Go.
Hey y'all, Shelby Lee Lowe here for Blitz Music Magazine. I'm about to do rapid fire, so pressure's on. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go. If you were going to get a tattoo, where and what would it be? Willie Nelson's face, left thigh. If you could bring back one musician from the dead, who and why? Hank Williams Sr., because he's my idol. What fad do you wish would come back? Country music. Just kidding. If you could time travel to any year, 1969. They had fun back then. When was the last time you were nervous? Right now. What story does your family always tell about you? Well, when I was like 2 or 3 years old, I was in the back seat of my car while my granny and mom were driving around. We were shopping at a mall apparently, and they weren't paying attention to me, so I pretended to be choking. I was like, "I'm choking back here. Can't you hear me?" And I hear that like every year at Christmas. They laugh about that story. What is your biggest pet peeve? Probably when somebody like picks their nose. That's a big one. What is your proudest accomplishment? Probably still opening up for Charlie Daniels. Wrote a cool song, Aaron Tippin, recently. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm just proud of my album that's about to come out. That's probably my biggest accomplishment and all the hard work everybody put into that. What makes you laugh? Dwight Yoakam on Sling Blade makes me laugh. Family Guy. Will Ferrell. What makes you cry? The movie Sling Blade. My buddy Jamie Grooms has a song called You Paid For It. That makes me cry. What superhero powers would you have? I'd be Superman and have all of them. What did you do growing up that got you into trouble? I snuck out of my house when I was a teenager to go see some girls. And we had landlines and my dad listened to the conversation. Met us there. So, what is something you learned in the past week? I saw this in another video and I wasn't prepared for it. I learned a lot about myself and what kind of person I am. What do you miss the most about being a kid? I miss being excited about the fireworks on the 4th of July and crazy stuff like that I take for granted these days because I'm old. What was the first thing you bought with your own money? I bought a System of a Down CD. I think that was my first purchase, believe it or not. What was the last experience that made you a stronger person?
Finish that one.
Having a son. That's probably the biggest thing ever in my life and ever will be.